Coach Nored, welcome. What do you like about this group that you've seen here on this first day?
It's a competitive group and pretty talented. Hopefully the coaching doesn't get in the way of the talent, but a group of really good guys that are bought in. We had a meeting before we practiced, and they were locked in, and we got to the court, and they translated what we did in the meeting right to the court. So pretty encouraged up to the first day.
You get a chance to look at this group. What's the first thing that stands out? What they're going to do well, you think, right off the bat?
I think play together. When you think about the guys that we have on the team that are coming back, Isaiah, TT, Dwayne, Chris, like these guys have played together. They've been around here this summer. Like they know what we do. It's exciting to have them in the gym and help the other guys understand how we play together here.
Speaking of that, Chris was smiling, talking about the defensive intensity. It sounded like that you demanded of them. What was that?
Yeah, I mean, it just has to be the priority for us. I think as an organization, coach preaches it. We need to preach it as well. That defense has to be our calling card. You know, you look at the finals. Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics were number 1 and number 2 in defense, and they ended up in the finals. So, if we want to have a chance as we grow this organization, defense has to be the standard.
What has been your early impressions of Benedict?
I mean, just the athleticism and the natural ability is real. His ability to put the ball on the floor, get to the rim, make the right reads today. He did a great job. We're working a lot on reads for everybody. We all are young and need to learn, but he did a good job with it. And then just the spirit around the gym. He's having fun with the guys. Everybody's having fun with him. It's a really good environment.
What do you want to get done in Vegas? What's success out there?
The biggest thing for us, I think, is we are trying to, we talked about it today in our meeting, learning is the priority here. We have a lot of young guys, even our guys that are back. They are learning. This is a learning environment. So our goal is when these guys get to training camp in September, that what we've done has set them apart to already have an idea about what we need to do when the season starts. We would love to go 5-0. I want to win more games than anybody else. But if these guys come to training camp and they understand defensive rotations, they understand our offensive system, they understand how we play defense, that's the priority.
I know you mentioned on Jake and Corey this morning that Tyrese is in here shooting and things like that. So what does it mean to have him be around pretty much all summer and kind of setting that tone for the rest of the team?
It means everything. Every time that we've had groups here, Tyrese has been here. Obviously, he's just finished his second year in the league, but he's clearly one of our best players, one of our most important players in our franchise. And to have him here says a lot about him and the way that we want to build this organization. He's a really good player, and you know, I said it on the radio this morning, just the vibe that he has and the impact that he has on everybody else. So having him around the gym is huge for everybody that's here.
You've got some young guys with a ton of maturity on this team, kind of beyond their young years. What does that mean when you get this new group together to be able to have some very young leadership on the floor?
Yeah, it makes it easier for the coaches because they can lead each other. You know, one of our goals as coaches is to help them problem solve, right? Give them the problems, allow them to problem solve on their own. So having guys that have been through it and are mature helps the problem solving happen quicker.
When you look at these second-year guys who are now coming out and they're taking their time and they're playing with this maturity and leadership, what's it like to see? Is it gratifying as coach to watch them kind of take that step up between year 1 and year 2?
It is, and even having these guys in the gym, you know, over the last couple months since the season has ended, these guys have gotten a lot better. I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, how they play next season, but even the Summer League is a great opportunity for them to put into play what they've been working on with us or away this summer. And so we're looking forward to that. They're looking forward to that. You know, we talked about it. It's got to be the right way. This can't be about you necessarily. This has to be about the Pacers organization and us as a group getting better. But the work that they put in is going to help with that.
You talk about learning, and Chris Duarte just said that word probably 4 or 5 times to us. For those second-year guys, what are you hoping they learn and can take away from this experience?
Yeah, they had a lot of learning happening in their rookie year. Obviously, getting a lot of NBA minutes. Now, the biggest thing for us is how we can help them understand the proper reads offensively and defensively. Right? When they have the ball, how to understand how the defenses are rotating so they can make the right reads quicker and more efficiently over a longer period of time. That's difficult to do as a rookie. The more experience you have, the easier it gets. You know, everyone talks about the game slowing down. We're trying to help them slow it down in Summer League. So we get to the season and the game is slower.
As the coach, how do you balance trying to do what you say and win all 5 games, but also developing and working on skills and that kind of stuff?
Easy for me. The development is easily the priority. And, you know, we have our standards and our things that we want to do that we feel like if we do well, play defense the right way we want to play, we move the ball and play offense the right way, our talent is going to turn into wins.
Through this summer league period, what do you want to see growth-wise or just out of Benedict through these, first couple times with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be his first chance to play in an NBA environment. NBA environment's a lot different than college. And so for him to understand the NBA environment, again, kind of like I've said, understand just the patterns of the NBA, how NBA teams play defense, how they defend pick and rolls, helping him understand how to play defense in the NBA. Those are the things that we're looking for him to do, looking for him to improve on, again, so that we can come to the season and he already feels great about what he's done and translating that to the real game.
How do you think the guys on the team have kind of gravitated towards him, or what are their early kind of feelings when it comes to him?
I think it's been great. I mean, him specifically, but everyone. We have such a good group and a good environment. These guys are already picking each other up and they're already having fun together, and that's what we want to see.
What does this mean for you individually? I know you've been a head coach before here, but in summer league.
Yeah.
But what are you personally looking to get out of it?
I want to get better as a head coach. One day I'm hoping to be a head coach, and so I felt like this opportunity gives me the chance to just get head coach reps. There's nothing that prepares you to be a head coach other than being a head coach. And I've had an opportunity to do it a couple times, and after taking some time away, getting to come back and do it again is a real honor, and I'm thankful to coach and the organization for allowing me to do it.
Did Rick come to you? Did you go to him and say, hey, this is something I want?
Yeah, he came to me and asked me if I wanted to do it, and I jumped at it. I'm like, yeah, every time you ask me, I'm going to do it as long as I'm here. So, like I said, I'm thankful that he asked me to do it, and I'm looking forward to getting out there and showing it.
What will your core staff be? Who will be part of that group?
Yeah, pretty much everybody. Jenny Busek, Calvert Cheney, Janelle Pargo, Mo Baker, Tom Hankins, everybody. Dylan DeBusk, Zach Chu, everybody's going to be a part of it. It's a big group. Right. It's a big group, and it's a great group. And we've had a lot of really good meetings that I think are going to help us prepare our guys well.
I know you guys in the moratorium period and can't talk about details, but as far as Tyrese perhaps taking on a bigger role with this team, how do you think he'll accept that challenge?
I think he's all ready for it. I mean, this guy has been working like crazy this summer here. When he's away, he's been working like crazy. He came back yesterday, and he's teaching me new things that he's working on. He really wants this. He really wants the role, and he's embracing it in a great way. And I think he's gonna be great.
Are you guys still arguing over what's a hook shot, what's a floater?
We're not as much. Dwayne Washington has settled the debate, and he's now called the iffy hook floater, not the sky hook, but the tie hook.
Okay.
And so he came up with that out of nowhere, and so now it's easy for us. We don't have to debate it. It's a tie hook.
What do you think of JP's crossover the other night?
It was pretty impressive. I didn't see it live, but I turned on the TV and saw the replay, so everyone's been talking about it. It's fun to watch him. He's going to keep playing every weekend, so our team's going to watch him when he goes and plays. It's pretty cool to see him out there playing.
And you guys see that stuff all the time, right?
Oh, we see it every day, all day. He after these guys leave, he's going to be in the gym working on that stuff all by himself. He's a gamer.